Oh, hello. What are you doing at this, a Pacific Garage? Huh? What's that? You want to build your very own car for the first time in Brickadia? Well, I can definitely teach you that. Huh, so you do really want to make a car, huh? Well, I guess I can teach you. Follow my leads and you'll be able to make your very own basic car in Brickadia. Let's go make it right now. Alright, so first things first, you need to get the tools to make the car. So obviously you need the builder, the selector, the connector, and the manipulator. But you also need parts of the vehicle that you need as well. So first you need the vehicle engine, which can be found in mechanics. As you can see, wheel engine. Physics, you will need one of these tires. So select one of these tires, head over to mechanics, and you will need a seat as well. You'll also need a wheel joint, so head back here and you will need the wheel joint. So select that and you should be good to go. You'll also need a layout for your car. Now it can be any layout, but for simple matters I'm just gonna select a pre-made long thing. So we're gonna go with, for example, this one. It's long and it would be good enough for something basic. So what you want to do is place it down like this. Then you need to select your selector from your thing, and then you need to select it, click U or wherever your control bind is to make it a physics object. Then you need to get your manipulator and you can now grab it. You pick it up and as you can see it's a physics base now. Then you need to right click to freeze it, like this, and it is frozen in the air. Now get your builder tool out and you need to get the wheel joint. Now, this is the important thing to note because some people may be confused or end up breaking their vehicle by mistake. It cannot be like this. It has to be vertical, as in you have to turn up like this. So make sure it is upwards. Otherwise, if you do it like this, the vehicles are gonna lay down on the floor, so be sure it is pointed upwards. So place your wheel joints vertically on both sides. Now you got your wheel joints on both sides, make sure they're all pointed up. You then need to select the wheels. As you can see though, the wheels automatically select onto the thing of the wheel joints. So place them there and you'll notice that they're already physics based. So place them on both sides like this. And there you go. Now, you need to place the engine. Make sure your engine points the direction of the vehicle. For example, if I point it like this, then I'll need to place the seat right there, which I forgot to equip. Let me get my seat because I forgot to equip it. There we go, we got my seat. So if, for example, I place the engine there and the arrows are pointing that way, that means the car is going to go that way. So I'll need to place the seat like this, but I'm gonna place the engine like this for my own matters. But you may notice as well, it's a bit off. Well, you can also fix that by clicking C to change the plane lock thing. So now it is a bit better and I can place the engine like this. And then we can place the seat and put it like this as well. So that looks a bit better. Now select your connector and you will notice that there's a little blue thing at the back of the seat. Select it and then connect it to this blue thing at the front of the engine. Now the seat is now the driver's seat of the engine. And now we need to select the control of drive and steer from the wheel joint. So select that and then put all of them at the back of the engine. And there we go. Now you have connected all the joints, all the wheels, the seat and the engine. Everything seems like they're good to go. So let's grab our manipulator, grab it and then let go. We now have our own car. It looks like everything is working properly. We can pick it up. The wheels have their own physics and we can move them around. Now, before we get into driving, this is just for people who are confused. You cannot go into the car if you're in third person. You need to be in first person in order to access the vehicle. So make sure to click tab to get in first person. If it isn't tabbed, then make sure to go to options and check your controls. Once you're done and made sure that the verticals are pointed up, everything is connected, then get into the vehicle. It seems like we can steer and it looks like we're good to go. You can also go in third person as well, and you can finally drive your own car. Hooray, you made your own basic car. But however, this isn't the end of the tutorial, as we got a few things to adjust as well. You may notice that this car is very slow, and you may want to go fast, so I'll teach you how to do that as well. Now to get out of the vehicle as well, you click shift or wherever you selected your keybinds and controls. Now if you want to change the stats or whatever of your vehicle, then you will need a tool called the applicator. You can hold G or wherever your keybind is and it will be next to a manipulator. Selected. Now you got your applicator, you can add certain things. So for example, I can add the wheel joint and I can change, for example, the steering speed, torque and steering speed. You can also have a steer limit and then the steer. You can also set the suspension and the joint distance as well. So for example, this is a bit off, so I'm gonna select 5. So that seems pretty good. I'm gonna go here and then select 5 as well. So there we go, I changed the joints distance and it looks a little bit better. But now we want to fix the speed. If you click on the driver's seat, it'll have no stats. You cannot add the driver's seat at the moment, but you can add the engine. Click on the engine and then click on the wheel engine add. And you got different options, like you can change, for example, the sounds. I'm gonna just select the VH. You can also enable it or disable it. You can also got manual input, steer, manual brake. You got the target, speed, drive, etc, etc, etc. I'm gonna change, for example, the speed. I'm gonna go 300, for example, but I'm gonna change the acceleration to 0.5. The driving or the center of the steering, we'll ignore those for now. You can also change the steer speed. I'm gonna change it to 0.5 as well. Once you have changed the stats of your vehicle, you should see some changes as well. So let's go into the vehicle. As you can see, we got our new engine sound, and our vehicle is now faster. As you can see, it's a lot more fun to drive now. So there you go, you successfully made your own car and also enabled to change the stats as well. So now you can have fun with your own car and have a good time with driving or racing with your friends. But overall, I hope you guys and girls find this tutorial useful. Let me know in the comments if you find this tutorial useful or if you got any tips as well. But this is just a beginner tutorial to help new players who are new to this game. Whoopsie daisy, but anyway, that's the vehicle tutorial. So let me know if you guys and girls find this tutorial helpful. And obviously, if you got any tips as well, be sure to comment. But this is just a beginner tutorial to help new players who are new to the game and need help on how to make their very own vehicle. So I hope this vehicle tutorial has been useful. And let me know if you find this tutorial helpful, or if you need it, or if you need some help in other stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this beginner tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!